Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Bryan with Abound Web Design with another Squarespace tutorial for you. Today we're going to be talking about a request that I get pretty often, and for good reason. It's adding a map block to your Squarespace website. So clients of mine obviously like to have this added to their website. If they have a brick and mortar location, they want their clients to be able to find where they're at so that they can come and do business with them. So it makes sense. It's a great option, great feature on Squarespace that Squarespace offers natively within their tools. Okay, so we're going to be using my demo website for this tutorial. And so I've got a section built already here. So we're going to go into edit mode. And you see here, like I've got a come see us, got the address there, make a reservation button. So like this, if this was a restaurant, we want to put their location on there. So all we have to do now that we're in edit mode is hit the add block button. And then we're going to choose let me move myself out of the way here. So we're going to choose a map block, and then we just want to drag it and drop it into the location that we want to have it in the section there. And let me move myself again out of the way. So now that we have it there in the spot that we would like for it to be, we have to, you can see here it's somewhere in the middle of New York City. So we have to go into click the pencil to go into the settings of the map block, and it's going to want the address. So let's type in a business name here, Alfredo's Pizza Cafe, and then 1040 South Washington. And Google gives these list of suggestions, and here it is at the top, 1040 South Washington Avenue. You want to make sure that you pick one of the Google recommendations here, because if you were to just type this in, it's going to stay in New York City. It wouldn't ever go to the address that you need. So that pulls that up. And then now we either have to go with this look right here, or we can go back into the editor of the map block and go into design, and you see the different design possibilities that we have here. So on Grace, you have grayscale, you have the original look, you have a satellite look. We can look at all these different options. The original, we already saw grayscale. Here's the satellite, so it's like you can see the actual satellite imagery. You have dark, light, and then blue, which there's not much water in this area, so hard to tell much on that. So I think probably the best look for this website would be go with the original. And then you can see you have the options of adding terrain, where you can see the topography, and then you can add controls to where you can zoom in and out on the map there without pinching the zoom or that type of thing on a phone or a laptop. But I think I'm going to go with just the labels and the controls for this. And then now that looks kind of bland. So one thing we can do is to add some depth to it. We can actually have kind of a cheat here. We kind of a go around. We can add a shape block to give this a border, to give the map a border that would match the section. And so we're going to stretch that shape block over the top of the map to make it cover it. And then we are going to change the color of it to the blue so that it matches the lettering there. And then I accidentally clicked on shape, didn't mean to do that. Now we're going to add some stroke that will give it the border. And then we're going to click off of this, click back on, and then push when we hover over this and the same options here where we have to click the pencil and you have the option to pin this block, you can move this block backwards. And so it moves it behind the map block. And as you can see here now, we have a a border behind the map because of that stroke that we added to the shape block. So let's go into preview mode here and we can see what this looks like. All right. So you got the address, got a button to make a reservation, then you got a map here for them to show them where exactly this address is at. So if you found that useful, please leave a like and subscribe for more Squarespace tutorials like this one. And if you'd like me to build your Squarespace website for you, you can find my contact information in the description below.